Humans, this is Krista of Quartz Queen Yoga. Continuing with our culture series, we will be honoring Issa Rae. Now, unless you've been living under a rock and never heard of Issa Rae, she has an amazing show on HBO called Insecure. She is a cover girl, and also she started out on YouTube like I'm trying to start out with this cool yoga thing called Quartz Queen Yoga, So she is quite dope. And with her show, The Misadventures of Awkward Black Girl, she spent a lot of time talking to herself in the mirror, just hyping herself up or just doing different raps, which was part of Niyama, self-study and self-reflection. So let's bring that onto the mat by doing a bit of self-reflection as well as self-study by doing different yoga poses today. So to do this pretty much beginner or maybe advanced beginners yoga practice, you'll need 1 or 2 yoga blocks and a comfy yoga mat and some yoga clothes or pajamas, either or. So let's get started by lying down in corpse pose. So your feet can be either on the mat like this, arms out, or you can extend them long down the mat, closing your eyes. Breathe out through your nose. Just taking a moment here to allow your body to just rest, doing a bit of reflection. Realizing that you are enough as you are. No matter what you're going through, the things that's happening in your life, as you are right now, you are enough. Softening your nose, your eyes, your jaw, just your whole face. Allowing gravity to support you. Doing a body scan. Breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. Taking a moment here to just reflect on all of the amazing things that you've accomplished in life to get you to where you are now. The determination it may have taken you to do the things that you have done. Taking a note from Issa Rae's book. Think about the determination it took her to get to where she is. Now let's bring some movement back into our body, shaking our head left and right. Saying no to any negative energy. No to all crazy people. Let's place the soles of the feet onto the mat. Maybe shaking the hips left and right. Swaying the knees slightly. Waking up the pelvis. Making small circles front and back. Now let's make sure our feet are hip width apart. Bringing our hands, the palms of our hands down to our sides. Down onto the mat. And let's begin to slowly go into bridge pose. So that means that we will raise our bottom or our booty up towards the ceiling, vertebrae by vertebrae, into our back. Rises up. So maybe you may make it up really far into the air. Maybe it may not. So let's just hold it there for 3 breaths. And then let's slowly bring it down, starting with your back till you reach your bottom. And just rest there just for a moment. reflecting on how that felt for your body. Now let's try it again. Remembering your feet are just hip width apart. Toes are pointed directly out in front of you. Let's begin to slowly rise our bottom up. Breathing in deep here. We're grounding down in our shoulders. Let's exhale and start to bring our back down, middle of our back, and then our bottoms. Now, if you're a chunky girl like me, you may not actually see all of it rise up and, rise down, or none of it. But as long as you feel it, that's all that matters. Now again, let's try it one more time. The next inhale, let's begin to rise the bottom up. You guys are doing great. Breathing in through our nose and out through our nose. And let's exhale, starting from our back, slowly lowering it down until we get down to our bottom. Now from here, let's rock ourselves up to a seated position, or you can come to your side. So bring your knees into your chest, then just rock right on up. Now, from here, we're going into a staff pose. So push your bottom out the way, sitting up tall. Fix your clothes if you need to. Your toes are flexed towards you. You want to bring your legs as close together as you can get them. And if your arms are a little long, they can be out to the sides like this. Or you can just rest them closer here if you have shorter arms. Your shoulders are pulled back a little. Ears are over shoulders, shoulders over hips. You're just resting in this pose here. Now, a lot of the time, mainly all of the time, I say leave your insecurities on the mat. So what I mean by that is that I have a lot of body insecurities, and it took me a long time to get comfortable with my body and realize, I'm a boss in my own right, and I'm pretty dope how I look. And doing yoga made me actually look at my body. This pose here made me look at my feet, made me look at my legs, and realize how cute I look. So when you do this pose here, maybe you might want to do it in your underwear. Maybe you might want to do it in some really cool leggings and just look how cool you actually look and be like, oh man, I got it going on, Maybe not. Eventually you'll get there. Now from here, let's bring our right foot into our inner thigh. Or you can bring it into your calf. If you have the flexibility, bring it all the way into your inner thigh. Your knee is pointed towards whichever wall you have in your house. Now we're going into head to knee pose. So the goal is to get your head all the way to your knee. It may get there, it may not. It's up to you if you have the flexibility. You can keep working on it. Your toes still flex. Now let's begin to ease down towards our knee. Just slowly. We're still sitting up tall. We're not hunching over. So let's lead with our chest. We want to poke out just a little bit our bottom. So sitting up tall still. Breathing in and out through our nose. And if you have the flexibility, you can reach out for those toes. Now you may be up here, and that's fine, but the goal is to eventually get all the way down here. Now, if you have big gal pals like I do, you just shift them over to the side and bring your head all the way down here. Then exhale, inhale. Still reflecting. Being comfortable as you are now, appreciating the journey the journey of even being able to get on the yoga mat, because a lot of people can't even move like this. So how dope is that you were able to move like this? Again, you should be able to hear your breath, inhaling and exhaling. The next inhale, let's come up slowly. Release that right leg. Bring the left leg into the right leg. Now you may notice that you don't have the same flexibility in both legs. That's totally fine, because I don't either. Different strokes for different folks. So again, the goal is to have that knee and the head meet. So let's begin leading with the chest and then coming all the way down. Slowly coming down. So again, it's okay to have that foot at the calf here, because you may not be able to have it way up here. Your knee may comes up here. That's okay. So you can bring it down here. So leading with your chest, start to slide down. Your toes are flexed towards you. Leading with your chest. Inhaling through your nose. And if you can just stop right here, or just your flexibility allows you to just make it this far, that's fine. Breathing in here and exhaling here. Feeling a stretch along the back of the legs and the hips. The next exhale, let's come up. How great does that stretch feel? Now from here, let's go into all fours. And you'll need your yoga blocks. And we're going to do king pigeon, or a variation of it. So let's begin by sliding this left leg back. And if you need, you can bring in your yoga block, place it in front of you, or both. Your right leg is in front. Now for you, it's up to you. If you're a chunkier gal like me, you can either leave this right foot directly under the right thigh, or you can take this right foot and extend it out like this. It's completely up to you. And then extend arms directly in front of you, laying your head down onto the mat or down onto the blocks. Breathing in deep here. Enjoying the stretch in the legs, in the back. Feeling how great it is. How amazing is this? Just reflecting on the determination that allowed you to be able to do this yoga practice today. The next exhale, let's come up. Using our palms. Curl that left toe under. Bring that left knee up. Now let's slide that right leg back. Again, you can leave this left leg or this left calf under the left thigh, or you can take it and then push it out to your right side. It's up to you. Now begin by sliding those hands out in front. Head comes onto the blocks or onto the mat. Breathe in deep for king pigeon. Breathing in through your nose
and out through your nose. Feeling your hips open. Feeling a stretch in your thighs and your legs. The next exhale, come up on your palms. Curl that right toes under. Come onto all fours. Smooth the blocks out the way. Alrighty, guys. So, how was that practice for you today? Let me know in the comments below. I appreciate you guys practicing with me today. I hope to see you all back for day 3 in the culture series. Namaste. Continue in health. And make sure you leave all of your insecurities on the mat. See you next time.